Nice. The reason I'm making this video is because I want to stop doing something and I want to keep myself accountable. The thing that I'm struggling with right now is I'm being too harsh with my brother. I'm being too hard on him, too strict with him. It's not great. And the reason for that is if the person doesn't really necessarily want to do something about his life or try and change it, you just being hard on that other person is going to just result to your relationship with that person becoming a struggle, with it becoming a scenario where you don't want to spend any more time with that other person because of his behavior. And so I really do care about my brother, and it's quite sad to see how he's gotten himself into that hole of constant hedonism, where he only wants pleasure out of the world and he doesn't really want to improve. Well, he kind of knows about those self-improvement habits. He has seen me doing them, and we've gone outside a couple of times to go and do some pull-ups and chin-ups. He's quite great at them, by the way. He can do several chin-ups, and he just turned 11, by the way. And so this video is going to be kind of a tangent type of a video, because I just want to express what I'm feeling at the moment. And the way I am feeling is that I just want to stop being strict with him. I feel like there's this masculine urge to fix things, to just make them right. And the way I transfer this urge into my actions is by criticizing my brother way more than I really should, by being way too strict with him. Even though my intentions are great, it doesn't really make me a good brother because I'm being way too strict with him. And again, as I've said in my earlier video, you can't force the horse to drink the water. You can lead him to it, but you can't force him. You can't force it to drink the water. And you can't force people to change their opinions if they don't want to change them. You can lead them, you can show them the ways of how they could do that, but they won't if they don't necessarily want that. So all you can do is just lead them. All you can do is just show them great examples of how you can do certain things better. And obviously I've been improving the skill of not being hard on others, but I still have a lot of improvement to do. I just have to keep this thing in mind that I should just be hard with myself. Because what I've also noticed is that it's way easier to criticize someone else than to criticize yourself. Like, sure, I've gotten to the point where I criticize myself quite frequently and I learn from my mistakes, but it's way easier to judge someone else rather than think about their situation and why do they behave the way they do. And even though I said this is going to be a tangent kind of a video, I'll still probably point out some practical steps if you're also like struggling with this and you just want to help your close ones, but you don't know how to help them. And one of the first things would be to not push others. Just push yourself. When we give advice to others, sometimes there's this one paradox, I think. I don't know whether it's paradox or not, but a lot of us just give advice to someone else and it happens to be that we don't really even follow it ourselves. A few days ago, so my brother got back from the school and he obviously had to do the homework, and I told him, like, man, you just gotta do the homework. You can't waste another day you have, like, and just go do something, like, go accomplish something. And he was like, yeah, and he didn't really care about it. And then, while I was saying that, at the back of my mind, I was like, okay, but what are you doing that moves you towards your accomplishments. Like, what are you accomplishing? Like, you're directing someone to do something, but you are not actually putting in the effort yourself. And so and so you're being a hypocrite. You're having this cognitive dissonance where your beliefs don't align with your actions. And so you have to keep in mind that you should apply integrity in your life as soon as possible, because you're just going to go down that stream of procrastination. And so a lot of us have this issue of just telling others quite a great advice that none of us actually follow it ourselves. Don't be hypocrites. That's what I've been for quite a while. You know, obviously I do my stuff right now, but there are times when I ask myself, like, while I'm instructing someone else to do like something good for themselves, I'm like telling myself inside of my own mind, okay, but what are you accomplishing? What are you striving for today? Fuck. I'm just literally being strict with others because I'm just trying to project what I'm not like doing, and I'm just trying to. Most of us know the right solutions of what we have to do in order to go to where we need to go, but we just try to hide it in the back of our minds. Don't instruct people, don't be strict on them. Lead them by example. If you really want to change them, if you really want them to grow and change their perspectives, just do your own work and make it visible. Make it so that they can see the work that you're doing, how you're improving, perhaps how your health is improving, or your fitness levels, or your appearance, or any sort of a skill. Make it seem visible so that they could get inspired by it. People only care about actions and not words. Words are not actions. They don't prove anything. And so this tangent kind of a video is just a reminder. You should not be strict with others. You should be strict with yourself. And just do what matters.